I'm deeply passionate about teaching children, and I also have a deep passion for music. I've always enjoyed working with children, and I've always enjoyed music. Music has been an extremely important part of my life. I link almost all of my memories to the different music that I was listening to. I learned very early in life that when you put things to music, you are able to retain your information much easier. I've used this to keep memories fresh and to remember different facts that I needed to do from elementary school into middle school into high school. When I was younger, my parents introduced me to Schoolhouse Rock, and I was a huge fan. I watched those videos and listened to those songs religiously. I particularly liked the grammar rock and the multiplication rock. I still use some of those songs in my head when I'm trying to remember the factors or the multiples of threes. These songs are a staple of my childhood, and I remember a lot of the songs to this day. When I grew up and learned that I wanted to be a teacher, I knew that in my classroom I wanted to incorporate music in some way. I figured if it would work for me, my friends, my parents, then it should probably work for, young students. I grew up in a Christian home, and at our church we went to vacation Bible school. It's a day camp where kids learn about God and have fun doing it. And again, much of what I remember are the songs. These songs help me remember the books of the Bible, memory verses, and so much more. Years later, I learned that I can, in fact, incorporate music into my curriculum, and my second graders love it. Not only is it fun, but the information they're singing will stick in their brains for a long time, especially when they need it most. I found that repetition also helps. So not only playing those songs, but also repetition. I either do it every day or I do it every other day, so that it really sticks in their brain. Foundational concepts put to music is my personal favorite way to start a lesson. I start each class with a song to help with transition and to really bring home those concepts that need to be retained. I've found that it is quite successful in my classes, and I plan on continuing to keep them in my curriculum. It helps that I sing along with my students, and I think that really helps them to be more engaged. It helps with movement as well. They can get up out of their seats and sing, and that will all help them to be ready to learn for the remainder of the day. As I've also mentioned, I have a passion for music, and while I use Schoolhouse Rock for my curriculum, I also implement other songs, other videos. I learned about Danny Go, and it was amazing. I immediately decided to use that in my classroom as well, especially when the students are feeling antsy and just are not able to focus. I will put on a video or two, and I will get up right along with them, and I will do the dances, and I will sing, and they love it. I try to incorporate it into every day as much as I possibly can, either every day or every other day, just like the other ones. These Danny Go videos are movement videos that have a fun song with lots of movement, and sometimes they're just exercise videos. I find that it really helps my students to be ready to listen and get a lot of that extra energy out so they can be ready to learn and listen for the next lesson. It helps me too. It kind of gets me up and it gets me kind of focusing later, gets all that energy out for myself as well. Sometimes it's a nice break from a lesson for them and for myself. I plan on continuing to use these and more videos as a way to help my students stay engaged throughout the school day. Thank you.